Thriftinistas, it's your girl Thrifting Huntsville, and I'm back today with a video on beware for all the small influencers like myself. I received a few emails today from some people that were a little bit suspect, and so I was like, you know what? Let me just make a video about this because there are a lot of people on YouTube that have less than 10,000 subscribers, and for our channels, they consider us like mini influencers or smaller influencers. So we get kind of like, you know, the bottom of the barrel stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't get a lot of the promotions or a lot of the ads or advertising. Like, you know, we may have a video that goes viral, but we don't consistently hit a certain amount. And so it's kind of like, since we don't get that, the selection or the people that actually come after us are people that kind of want, I'm not going to say take advantage of us, but they do want to kind of take advantage of us. Okay, like, let's just be honest. If you are a small influencer, like, definitely by all means put down in the comments below on some companies for us to be aware of, just because, like, I feel like we're in this community together. We all try to get on here and create content, whether some of us do it for a hobby or we actually do it to try to make money. Whatever that case is, it does not matter to me. It's just, at the end of the day, like, we all got to help each other. Like, we all trying to do the same thing. So I want to talk about some of the companies and just some of the things to be aware of, okay? Or to stay away from, y'all. Like, stay, run, like, click, delete it, okay? And I have to tell you that just because I feel like with us, we're always so excited to get a sponsorship or to get someone that wants us to do work for them, that sometimes we sell ourselves short. And not only do we sell ourselves short, but we get things, or we may pay for things that we shouldn't have paid for, or we're doing it just because we got someone that sponsored our video. Okay, so the first company I want to talk about, and I'm not going to put, like, as far as names on here, I'm not going to put out the name of the people that reached out to me, but I will talk about some of the companies. So one of the companies that reached out to me, y'all, was a solar company. So if you get someone from a solar company reaching out, and a lot of times to me, they target a lot of channels that like to do savings or thrifting things and all this stuff, but the solar is like, they want to send you kind of like a solar fan, a solar, I don't know, it was like a solar window panel. They wanted to send me those different things, and they wanted me to come on to YouTube and share a video or make a video regarding that. I would tell you this, as a small influencer, if that type of work does not align with your channel, I don't care how good of the offer it is. Like, y'all, if it doesn't align with your channel, you definitely probably don't want to do it. And for me, I've never a day in my life used a solar fan, a solar panel, and it may have worked. It may, you know, sometimes you do get things that are a little surprising. So I'm not saying that, but it just did not work for my channel. And then what they wanted me to do was like a 20-minute video and all this stuff talking about the perks and everything about a solar fan. Y'all, certain things that as a mini influencer, I get it, we want people to sponsor us, but have some type of integrity. Like, you know, at the end of the day, don't just come on here and tell people, hey, buy this, buy that, and you knew that darn well you wouldn't have bought it, you wouldn't have ordered it. Like, if it's something that you're pleasantly surprised that is really great and you want to talk about it, talk about it. But if not, like, I didn't even accept the deal, but this is just to anyone who wants to do it. The next company that I ended up getting something from was a company called, or they wanted to do dry brushing. Now, you see plenty of videos about dry brushing on there. I have never done dry brushing. If you're not familiar with the dry brushing, it's like a wooden brush, and on there it's just look like a wooden brush, and you can take it and just, you know, actually brush your skin. Some people use them like in the bathtub and everything, but the dry brushing company wants you to just do it across your skin. The issue, that would not probably have been a bad issue. The only thing is they wanted you to actually pay for the product for them to send it to you. So not only did they want for you to actually do a video about it or to promote it on your social media, but they wanted to actually for you to pay for it at half price. I have seen this so many times, guys, where people will sit up there and email you stuff and say, hey, we seen your channel, we want to work with you, but you have to buy the product. We'll give it to you for 50% off or 75% off or whatever. For me, I never accept these deals. Like, as a small influencer, I do not care. Like, you already are getting a lot with me for me to record a video for you, edit a video, take a picture, promote it on my social media, and now you still want me to pay for the product? No, it doesn't work like that. Even if only one person or 100 people watch your video, that's 100 people that watched your video that did not know of your company. So like, as a small influencer, sometimes I feel like we will buy things just because we're like, okay, well, we can show this to our audience. But not only showing it to our audience, you buy it and you soup it up and you do all these things for it to try to make where people can watch the video and do all this stuff, and all you're doing is promoting that company. And when you promote them, they're going to make money regardless. Like, they are going to make money regardless of if they give it to you for 50% or not. Because what has happened is they more than likely then pay someone else with a larger following on YouTube to do the same thing. And now they're going to get your work for free, but pay someone else. And so I will always say that anytime someone definitely contacts you and you have to pay for it, run, sis. Run. Okay, like, run. The next thing is a clothing. A lot of clothing. Now, I have so many clothing companies that reach out to me, and when these clothing companies reach out to you, a lot of times what they're stating is that, hey, you can buy the product and we'll send it back to you via PayPal. We'll give you back your money. Well, how nice of you. Thank you for giving me my money back. Y'all, don't do it. I haven't done it. A lot of times these companies, once you buy the product, they will not email you back. They're not going to put that money in your PayPal. You just got zoinked. Okay, for those that watch Deal or Let's Make a Deal, you just got zoinked, okay? They're not going to give you this money back. They're not going to do anything. Once again, y'all, if they want you to wear their clothes or do anything at all, anything, then what they're going to do is they're going to sit up here and send you the clothes. They can pay for shipping. They usually have more clothes in their inventory. So to send you 5 items or 10 items, that is not anything for them to send you at all. And then 10 items plus shipping, that is not a lot. By no means at all. So don't feel bad that if you do a video for someone and it doesn't get as many views as that you would want it to get. However many views, that was more people that their brand is exposed to now than it wasn't before. Somebody may buy something from it. Somebody may not buy something. And at the end of the day, y'all, this is business. And as a business, you should already have an allotment for marketing, for advertising. You already know that it's not a guarantee in business that you're going to make money. That's just simple business. Like, when Coca-Cola introduces a new product, it is not a guarantee that that product will be a hit amongst the people. If it is a hit, great. If it's not, they scrap it and go back to the drawing board. No different than these people. If you sit up here and do a video and the video gets 14K, great. You know, maybe you get paid from the video. But if the video only gets 150 people, all well. You know, and if they want to work with you again, they may work with you again. Why? Because you're free. You don't have to charge. You're not charging them anything. So at the end of the day, I'll send you these clothes. Who cares how many you get? And then the person that I really know will get a lot, I'm going to pay them. So keep that in mind, smaller influencers, that also, like, you know, when it comes to clothing companies or different people on there, then don't shy away from it, or don't feel bad that you don't get it. This is business, okay? It is so business. Nothing personal, just business. Okay, so the next thing that a lot of us do, or the next topic for like smaller influencers, I look at, like, we go out and we buy so many things. You go out and you buy stuff that you wouldn't normally buy, or maybe you would buy, but you go out and you're trying to chase the next product, the newest thing, everything else. You're buying all this stuff so you can come back on YouTube and talk about it. And you already know how it is, y'all. you could go to the store and buy a Maybelline foundation and come on here and talk about it, and your video only gets 36 views, and somebody buys the same Maybelline that has a higher influence and they get 3.2 million. Like, you know, and you're like, what in the world? We're doing the same thing. At the end of the day, like, buy stuff that you would normally buy. Go ahead and put it up. Hopefully you're doing the YouTube as a hobby